What is up? It's your boy SH-TBLOCK, and this is Zen Pinball 2 from Zen Studios. It's a eShop game, and it's based on pinball tables, virtual pinball tables. As you can see here, there's 26 tables available that you can download and demo for free. But there's a catch. The demos are really quick, and as you can see here, the details. I'm showing you from the first tables that they have, and then I'm going to show you some of the newest ones. They look great. It feels like a pinball table in a way, but there's certain things about it that some of the physics are not the same as in a real pinball table. Each table has its own kind of rules and setup, which you have to read about, because some of them, like the ones that the Avengers, they have different balls and that represents each of the Avengers, and they react differently and they cause different kind of like combos and stuff like that. So you gotta like read up on what games and what to do, because some of these things, they have secret little cubby spots and stuff like that. If you know anything about pinball tables and that kind of stuff, I mean, all these extra rails and all the lanes and all the other stuff, I mean, it really looks and feels like a pinball table in that way. That's basically says that, your time's up. I shorten it down, but you basically, with each demo, you get like maybe 2.5 minutes, and then they'll say that, your time's up. Then you can play out your final ball, and then you're done. Each table only takes a handful of megabytes, kind of a couple minutes to download. And if you buy them, some of them come in 4 of a pack for $9.99, or you got to buy one table at a time, which is like $2.99 for some of the tables. So depending on what you get, sometimes some of the tables are worth getting solo, and some of them are definitely worth getting like in a 4-pack. Again, this is part of the original set, which comes in a 4. You can see that most of these 3 tables out of, well, I'm only showing you 3 out of 4, but these 3 tables kind of have like the same kind of feel, same kind of lanes, setups. Now we're going to get into Plants vs. Zombies. This is a specialty game, and you can see that they added a lot more stuff. There's a lot more stuff going on in the game, and if you ever played Plants vs. Zombies and stuff like that, they have a lot of like they have a lot of what the game was on, like whatever you played it on, compared to like especially with the Marvel characters and stuff, and there's a lot of Marvel tables, just to let you know. But I feel that this game will appeal to a lot of older gamers, for the simple fact that we kind of grew up and we know pinball tables. I don't know if there's too many teenagers that really understand how cool the pinball tables used to be, and when you went to the arcades and stuff. I know that I liked them, but then when like games started coming out, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and stuff like that, I was definitely, when I went to the arcades, playing those games a lot more. Even when like Mario and Donkey Kong came out, Pac-Man, I was playing those games, arcade games, more than pinball. Alright, well, this is Moon Knight. He's a Marvel character that's not that well known, so I kind of said let's put this one in there. This is part of, like, you have at least 12, there's probably more than 12, but at least 12 Marvel tables, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Avengers, Thanos, going against Thanos, stuff like that. So, if you like Marvel characters, I mean, there's a ton of them, and the tables are really cool. There's a lot of different things you can do in them. Overall, I would have to say that some of the stuff, some of the packages are not worth $9.99, and they should be a little cheaper, especially the original set. I think you're basically getting the same kind of table 4 times over on the original set, so I think that should be a little cheaper. But the newer sets with the Avengers and some of the solo tables like Plants vs. Zombies and other stuff, this is what you're going to see where these are the ones that I bought so far. I you know, at that time I bought a couple more tables, but I didn't buy all 26. And I had to play my favorite character. Now I did the demo of this already, so I kind of knew. So when you see the score, this is you don't get scored and ranked with your friends, but when you see the score, just know that I played the demo once before, so I had a feel of the game, and I did really good when I played it for the first time, and I kind of beat out my buddy AC.
I'm the best there is at what I do.
You know, like I said, there's stuff that you can do. There's different views that you're going to see in a little bit. Some of the tables, like Spider-Man, they will lock your thing, switch your triggers. So right's left, left's right kind of thing. They spin you upside down in a couple. So there's some really cool aspects once you get going in the games. You can start off at any kind of view that you want, but sometimes in the games it forces you to automatically do stuff. You know what I mean? Like it switches your view so you're further away and you can't see the top of the table. Depends on what kind of game that you play. You'll see on here where you might see me be able to nudge the table, which could save your ball. Like kind of like you smack the side of the table, like if it was a real table. You also can do, you know, there's like the skill shot. So you got to learn like each table what. You'll see my score here. I'm just showing you quickly of everything that's going on. You'll see like when you pull the trigger back, there's every table's got its own kind of skill shot. You got to learn what it is, how to do it, and you can see like I busted out 19 million my first time around with the, you know, it shows you right there, one table played. This is like one table that I own played. Obviously, you can play the demos as much as you want, but you only get them for like 2 minutes. So this is Blade. This was the second table I picked. Now this is a game that I didn't try in a demo, so I decided to put this in there and try to play this and see what happens and stuff like that. I didn't do too hot the first time on this. There's a couple things that I didn't understand what was going on.
Information for starters.
Also, I didn't really mention on the Moon Knight, but you saw the one part of the Moon Knight where all of a sudden I put it in. I got somewhere in the thing where the guy stands up and he starts shooting at targets. So like I said, there's specialty things. This is Spider-Man. Wolverine is my favorite Marvel character. Spider-Man, my second, you know, all-time, you know, for comic book heroes and stuff like that. So this is one where it automatically switches the views on you on this game. Goblin or Mysterio or whatever is doing this. This is another one where the table will flip over and the right trigger will be left trigger will be right trigger, all that kind of stuff. So this, you know, there's certain things that, you know, you got to do, and like I said, you got to read and play the games, you know, multiple times to really get the hang of it and understand what's going on. This is Iron Man. This is from the same collection.
It's a bit early,
so you saw all 4 games of that collection. I didn't really show you the other collection because that's the first thing that you can demo. So as soon as you demo, that's the first thing. Once you get the game downloaded, it demos the Avengers and the Thanos and the Fear and the other one that I bought. And those are really awesome games, I have to say. Very challenging, a lot more challenging than you would think. So if you like you know, pinball, or you want a challenge, this is a game that you can, you know, pick up and play a couple times if you have a couple minutes, and definitely worth playing, and the challenge is there. These are my stats after, you know, I played each of the games that I bought a couple times. You know, I feel that, you know, this is not a game for everybody. I wouldn't buy all the tables, but it is fun to like check out, you know, check it out, buy a table or two and enjoy. Peace!